How's it going, everyone? So we have some more Twitch drops coming up, and yeah, it's Twitch Rivals 3, which is hosted by Restoria, as you can see there, and it goes from the 16th until the 20th, so that would be today, if you're watching the video, the day it came out, and as you can see, it just starts in a little over an hour, and yeah, I wanted to actually start on the actual page, because the page itself changed quite a bit. Now, connecting your account is still exactly the way it was. You just click the button and continue. I can't actually connect my account because I am locked out of my Twitch right now due to someone somehow stealing my Authy account and linking it to some random email. So while they try to figure that out over the past couple of weeks and still haven't, I'm kind of stuck out, but that doesn't mean anything about you guys can't get the drops. So anyways, yeah, you would just go ahead and connect on up above there. So as we go ahead and take a look here, you can see generic drops. That's pretty much the same. You can understand that pretty clear. And then you've got the Twitch Rivals stream. So the actual stream from Twitch Rivals channel. So of course you can click on this button and it will take you to the appropriate streams. I'm not logged in, so excuse the white blindingness, if not dark mode. But yeah, as you can see here, it will show you the proper channels, but of course that's not currently working. So we're gonna go back here. All right, so then you have this different thing here at the bottom, and it's the teams, okay? So you see there's red team, gray team, blue team, yellow team, orange team, purple team, pink team, green team. And basically you're gonna have to watch the channel of these teams themselves. So that again is nice and straightforward to do by just clicking on the button here, or you can see they have the captain and co-captains listed for ease, and you'll be able to see if they are streaming as well from the screen once the event has started. So you can either click on one of the captains, or you can click here to see the full team roster of the people that you can watch. So those specific teams will have to be watched for their drops. It is possible to get all the drops. It will take over 20 hours, but the event does go for a couple days. So it will take some dedication, but it definitely is possible. And as you can see, there's like a big amount of drops here. I believe it's over 20. So that is definitely very, very cool for the event. So let's go ahead and jump on in and take a look at the skins themselves. Alright, let's jump into it. So first off, we have our generic drops, and the first one is going to be this little Twitch Rivals hat, and it's just a regular cap. It's all black, and it says Twitch Rivals on it, so pretty straightforward there. And this one's going to be in our watch of any of the channels that have the drops enabled for the event. Then we have our Rustoria box. This one's going to come in at 3 hours for the generic drop, and as you can see, it has a nice little lighting bar across it on each side, so it does have a nice glow going along to it, which we can go ahead and kill the lights here. And there you see it. Our next generic is the Twitch Rivals sleeping bag, and this is the dark version, so you've got the all black background with the purple text, and I believe last time it was reversed with black text on a purple sleeping bag. So there you go. If you missed the last one, you can get this one this time. Next we have a hammer for you, and it's a little Rustoria hammer, as you can see, and it's got that nice little Rustoria glisten to it. This one's going to be 7 hours generic, so there you have that there. It also has quite the nice glow going on with it. If you drop this hammer, you'll definitely be able to find it wherever it lands. And last for our generic drops, but not least, we've got the wooden double door. And there you go. It is a twig-looking wooden double door. This one's going to be 9 hours of watching. And yeah, as you can see here, there is some little see-through gaps. So very interesting concept for a door. Next, we've got our first stream-specific drop, and this is for watching the actual Rivals stream from Twitch Rivals channel, and it'll be the Rivals Thompson. So yeah, a lot of people really dig the swirls and colors on this one. It's definitely a very groovy-looking gun. Aiming down the sights here, you have a kind of glistening tip, kind of changes color independently, so it kind of stands out from the rest of it, I'd say. And there we have it. Then We have the first in many lockers for you guys, and this one right here is the Twitch Rivals Stream Locker, and as you can see, there's actual like little pictures from different streams going, like you have a CCTV thing hooked up to it. Definitely a very cool little thing. You got the little Twitch Rivals logos and so forth. Nothing going on the sides, but there's so much going on in the front of this that I don't think that really matters. And then everyone's going to ask, does it glow? And well, of course it does. All of the monitors and lights light up at night. Next up, we jump into the teams, and the first team is going to be Red Team, which is Buddha and Mendo. And as you can see here, we've got the Team Red or Team Rocket hoodie. So you've got all the little R's there. You got a little dead face, a big old R for Rocket. And then back here, of course, it says Team Rocket on the back. And yeah, we can see the AK is strapped to it right now. So let's go ahead and take a look at the AK itself. All right, so here we go. Boom, Team Rocket. Written right up on there, and the whole thing has kind of like a industrial kind of look to the gun. Lots of, you know, aeration spots and so forth. Aiming down the sights, you've got that big old R, and you've got some nice painted red and black sights to help you focus in on that murdering. Next up, we have Team Gray, and with Team Gray, we've got a hoodie, and this one looks like it has kind of like a camouflage thing going on, you know, leaves and stuff tacked to it, and then you've got this kind of like wolf fur over the top of it, along with a teeth necklace to go right with it there. And then on the back, you've got this gorilla design, which is really cool. So it's kind of got like this jungle stuff, and maybe this is actually gorilla skin and not a wolf, actually. I'm starting to think, because those fangs are pretty long and kind of look like gorilla fangs, canines. So there you go. And then next, of course, we've got the bow right here, which we'll go ahead and pop into showing. All right, so we have a bow with this team here, and of course it's Coco's bow. As you can see, there's a little coconut drink right there, and as we draw the drawstring back, you can see it's kind of just like a real simple design. It looks like it has like coconut fur on the actual wood parts of it there, and we'll go ahead and take another look up and down of it there. All right, next up we've got Blue Team, and this here has definitely what's a wolf skin draped on over it. So we've got kind of like a, I'd say kind of like snow or urban kind of camo thing going on. Definitely more gray, so I'd probably say urban. And then you've got this wolf skin pelt draped over it. You can even see up here a head. And then you've got some little initials down here, of course, for the team captains. And then up here, we've got a mask, of course, and yeah, this one's just really cool looking. You've got these mean fangs, some horns on the side, and then, of course, everyone's going to ask, does it glow? And it does. So it's a little bit of a disadvantage at night, but man, does it look really, really cool. Next, we've got Yellow Team, and the first part here we've got is a hoodie, and it's a disguised toast little hoodie. And as you can see, you've got a little stick guy with, I'm assuming either an Ioka or a pistol or something, and a mixed emotion group of people behind him there. And then back here, you've got, of course, the DSG. You got the silly little face up on the hoodie and a funny little bee. So there we go. That should be quite a fan service to everyone. And then, of course, we've got the H. June locker. And as you can see here, it's a continuation with the whole cryo fridge kind of thing. And it's a cryo locker. So there you go. Subject 1 and 2. And you've got them hanging out in this locker right there. And then, of course, it has a glow right there, as you'll see. Glow kind of makes the sides light a bit, but not too much. But there's a little glow through the vent as well, not just through the cryo screens there. Next, we've got Orange Team, and we've got Tommy and Corley, I believe is their names. I hope I didn't mess anything up there. And first up, we've got the hoodie here, which has got all sorts of France going on there. So you can see it says France. And you've got the orange and blue with some red there. And here on the back, you can see we've got the Thompson that comes along with their team. You can see there's nice little symbols right there again. Then we'll take a look at the front one more time and check out the Thompson. Alright, so here's the Thompson, and as you can see it says Paris there. You got a little Eiffel Tower, and the whole thing kind of has like a street art kind of graffiti vibe. There's even little plants growing up on it there across the building scape that they have. Definitely a very cool design. And aiming down the sights, you've got a nice kind of rusty, slightly rusty but shiny metal iron sights for you there. Next, we have Purple Team, and with that, we've got this poofy little hoodie here, and yeah, it just looks very comfy and warm, actually. You've got a nice little yellow and red undershirt thing going on, and then you can see the back of it here has some more of that nice padding and cushions going on along. Very purple, very obvious to see it's Purple Team, and then as you can see, we've got a SAR to come along with this as well. So if we go ahead and take a look at it, this is Panpot's SAR. And as you can see, there's their little symbol right there. And yeah, it's got this really cool kind of multicolored sleek design going on. It's really nice. Aiming down the sights here, you've got kind of like that golden sheen off of the orange there versus the purple and red tip, which is quite nice. Definitely a very unique looking skin, and it has like a very, you know, shiny, nice, clean look that I think a lot of people will definitely appreciate. Alright, next up we've got Pink Team, and with that we've got Power and Kessie. And with that we've got this little hoodie for you. It's got a purple and white rib cage going on with some lightning bolts going through it. Go ahead and take a look at the back. You got the half-half-C kind of skull thing going on with a nice little spine going along it. Whoops. And then you can also see we've got a little flag up there for the team as well. Then if we go ahead and check out the next item, they've got this awesome locker going with them. And yeah, you can see all the different team members' names, and they've got some scuba gear ready to go, some team pictures, and just silly stuff here and there. On the side, you've got some writing. And yeah, there's even a little porthole with some fish. So definitely a cool little themed thing. And I mean, there's the more you look at, you see stuff. There's a metal face mask, some syringes. You know, it's definitely a creative little design. And of course, it does have some glow as well, which is always a bonus with finding a locker in your base. Alright, last but not least, we have Green Team, and first up we've got the green hoodie for Z-Chum, and as you can see, it's got this kind of like Robin Hood little vibe going on. It's definitely a fun hoodie here. It's got some nice leather wraps tied up on the, you know, arm guards there. Definitely a fun design. And then we've got the very last piece here, the poncho. And this one is all made up to look like it is made out of cardboard and everything. You've got fragile, no war. I think fragile fits rust quite a bit. That's one of those things. It's just a good joke. But definitely a very cool little poncho design. And nice final piece to check out. So that does it, everyone. Are you going to be trying to get all of the 20 plus skins, or just your favorite streamers and the generic? Which ones are you going to be working at? Let me know down in the comment section below what your favorites are. I always love hearing that kind of stuff. And yeah, good luck at the Twitch drops. Have fun. Go watch the event and support it. And as always, thanks for watching. Stay rusty. And if you guys do have any kind of problems with figuring out Twitch drops, I'll have a tutorial that plays from this point on. So if you're wondering why the video is longer, that's what it is. But if you know what you're doing, you can just end the video right here. Alright guys, so you're going to start by going to the Twitch drops page, which is linked down in my description below if you don't already have it pulled up. And it's going to take you to here. And if you are brand new, you're going to have to sign in with your Steam account. This has to be the Steam account that you own Rust on and want the skins on. That's very important. And then you want to sign in with your Twitch, and the Twitch is going to need to be the Twitch that you're going to be watching the streams with. That should be pretty straightforward. Now, I've already done the Steam sign in, so I don't need to do that. But, you know, again, you just click here, and it's going to bring you to the Steam sign in window. Alright, so then once you're done through Steam, you're going to click sign in, and it will either ask you to, you know, sign in your stuff, then it'll ask if you can authorize, blah, 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 and you just say yes, and it will pop up with drops activated, and you should be good to go. Now, what you want to do is kind of look at a few things here. So we have a couple buttons that pop up. You've got logout, unlink, and check for missing drops. So logout's pretty straightforward. Unlink is going to be useful. Now, some people will get the error saying that you're already linked to a account. If that's what you're getting, you're going to need to find out which account that is, either your Steam or Twitch. log in the way I just showed you, and then hit unlink. Once that's done, you can then sign in with the proper account and link it properly, okay? So this is where that unlink button is when you're looking for it. Also, there's the check for missing drops button, which we'll get back to here in a minute, okay? So let's go ahead and kind of go through the basic FAQ, and the main thing here is what are the different kinds of drops, and I kind of explained that briefly already, but you've got the generic drop. Generic drops are drops you have to watch for a set amount of time, but you don't have to watch a set streamer. You can watch any streamer that has drops enabled. So technically, you could make progress towards two streamers at once, so to say. One of the generic drops and then one of the specific drops. So that's kind of how that works right there. And then there are the specific drops, which are, you know, you have to watch that specific streamer. Pretty straightforward there, okay? Now, those will all be posted on this page once it has been updated for the drops, so it's really easy. You just click on them and you're ready to go. Now, is there a way to check your progress? Yes, there is. So we'll go ahead and show that. You can literally just click here, or when you're at your Twitch, go to your Twitch inventory. And yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at that. All right, and so it will take you here to your inventory, and as you'll see, you know, this is from the last campaign. And, well, actually, this could be a couple campaigns further ago because I'll probably keep using this. So as you can see, this is from the July 2021 campaign. And it'll start to show your progress here. So as you can see, I'm earning towards the generic drops, which were these two, and one streamer right here. And it shows the progress on both and how long you're going to have to work at it. Once this is done, the bar will be full and it will say claim. And until you claim, the next one in its progress won't start. So you'll see this one here will not start until this one has been claimed. And once you finish this, you're going to have to watch another streamer to start on theirs, or else you won't be making progress towards anything. So yeah, that's generally how that's going to work right there. All right, now that we're back on it with this, the next thing is going to be, can you earn drops faster and by opening more windows, logging into multiple accounts, blah, blah, blah. No, that doesn't work. The best you can do is earn a generic drop and a specific drop at the same time. Once you have finished the both or all of the generic drops, you can only work on one specific streamer at a time. Opening another window isn't going to help you with that. Now, if a streamer logs off halfway and you only have them partially finished, you can then move on to a different streamer that is online. Sometimes it can take up to 5 minutes to show you're making progress, but don't worry, you will. And usually it doesn't start at 0. You'll notice it pops up right away at 2 to 5% or something like that. Because like I said, it can take a little while to realize you switch people. But as long as the one you're watching is offline and no longer streaming Rust, you can switch to another person that is and work on them. Now, how long does it take for the drops to show up in your inventory? Again, this can take up to 10 minutes for them to show up after you've claimed them on Twitch. But if you didn't go ahead and claim them on Twitch, make sure you do, because there's no other way to do that. So once you've hit claimed, it can take up to 10 minutes to show up in your Steam inventory. If for some reason it isn't, you can come back here and click this check for missing drops button, and it will try to send them to you. For me, whenever I've done this, it usually works instantly. Again, there's going to be lots of people doing this at once. It could take some time, all right? And then, do you need anything special? All you need is a Twitch account, a Steam account, and you need to own Rust. If you have Twitch Prime or whatever, that's fine, but you don't need it. No Twitch Prime required, no extra fees or other things. You just need a Twitch account, Steam account, and Rust. Now, if you no longer know which one is linked or whatever, I already covered that, so we can skip it. And then if you don't own Rust, is there a way you can still earn them? And yes, there is. What you do is you claim them on Twitch, but you never send them over to Steam. As soon as you now own Rust, you come back to this page anytime. It will always be here. You can log in and click check for missing drops. Once you've clicked this guy, it should then drop them all from your Twitch into your Steam inventory, now noticing that Rust is there. So yeah, that's basically kind of the stuff right there that works with it. And if you are having a problem where it's not switching to another streamer, one thing you can do is clear your internet browser cache, close all your windows, reopen, and try again. That has always worked for most people as well. Just kind of another little tip with that. But that's going to do it, guys. Thanks for watching, and enjoy your Twitch drops out there. Have fun getting them, and stay rusty.